How is everyone doing? Come, let's chat and talk while I get my grounding in, while I get my grounding in, my footing in. So there is a lot of energy happening. It's a very active in the ethers. This is just an energy update in terms of what's happening. I don't want to share too much because whenever I share too much, the Matrix uses it against me. They use it against us, the chosen, who are seers, because they can't see shit. Everything they do is like learned magic. Everything they do and know is through learning occult magic and occult things that they learned through witchcraft, through learning, the art of doing evil, counteracting what we do. So they actually use the same energy we use, but they use it for evil. They need our energy. You gotta understand. Whoa, where do I go? Look at this mess. It's been raining. It's been raining like crazy. That's why I haven't been able to go out and hike. But today, it rained this last night until like 4 a.m. But today I was like, I'm coming out, come what may. So with that said, the energy is insane. They're really trying to hold on to an old timeline of war. This whole war situation is really to manage the frequency, to try and divert the frequency back to where they are in control. I can tell you right now, the Matrix has no control of anything. They have lost all control of most of the people, most of us, most of us that power the Matrix. There's a few people on the planet that literally we are power plugs for them. They cannot function without our energy. You got to understand this. The Matrix, these archons, the people in charge, the baby eaters, blood drinkers, women killers, all those motherfuckers that have earned buildings and life and riches through people's pain cannot survive without our energy. They literally need us as batteries to fire them up so they can live. Without us, they are done. And right now, I can tell you, they have done everything to get to try and, right? They have taken away everything, including they've taken away everything from me. They've stripped me of everything, including the children that I have. But they try all in hopes of getting a painful reaction of me freaking out and so they can have me in a position where they can plug in and manifest on using my good energy. The thing is, we already know what's up. We know what they're doing. We know why we've been suffering. How stupid are these motherfuckers to think that we are stupid enough we're going to fall for whatever they do? Like, I'm going to be sad. They really want me to be sad for the ex-husband taking away my son. I am one of the best mothers my children, any child would ever have, not just my children. Because of who I am the best mother and the best human being you'll ever come across because of who I am and my soul. I am so evolved emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially than 99.9% of the human beings on this planet. I'm realizing that my knowledge, who I am, what I am, is beyond anybody that walks on this realm. I literally have knowledge and information and common sense to outsmart any demon, any human being on this planet. That's how I've managed to survive. How does somebody, like most people, break? I posted a video of an Israeli woman holding knives after they invaded Israel, and they're how beautiful. How they siphon the energy. I don't know, am I supposed to go up there? How they siphon energy from the people. They wanted me to act like that Israeli woman with knives in my hands, shaking them. acting a fool, acting crazy. And that's what they really want. Right now, what they are sending me is they would really want me in a vulnerable position where they can be in control of me, where they can have control over my energy. Like, the whole thing about taking my son was to siphon energy in terms of see if I'm gonna break down, and then I'm like, oh, they took my son that was supposed to break me. When I know what you're doing it for, when I know the reason why you're doing things to me, when I know that the reason why you're doing painful things to me is because of who I am, do you think I'm gonna give you my energy when I know you're trying to siphon it because you know who I am? Like, you're taking my kids, I already know you're trying to do that so you can get a reaction, so you can have me in a situation where I'm like, I need my... No, my children, my son is 11, turned 11 last week. My children know who I am. They know my heart. They know what I did for them, how I struggled and what I went through just to keep a roof over our head while I'm being hunted down. These people have never seen anything like it. They've never seen any woman who has been done the way I am. People like Shavi Zayn, they broke all these women. All these other women that started out as like chosen. Look at this beautiful creek. ASMR. Take a moment, 30 seconds, I'll give you to ASMR this. You see how it's hard to keep me down? This is what makes me happy. Being in nature makes me so happy. These motherfuckers are fucking loss of words. It's the simple things in life that makes me happy. If I have money, I'm good. If I don't have money, I'm still very good. For me, my pleasure comes from within, from God. So whatever extras I get from people, it's just extras. But back to my story. So when you know that they're trying to siphon energy from you, how are you going to take the only person that loves that boy and my children away from the one stability? I am waiting for what the court does, because my increase in my wealth just keeps increasing. They keep bringing me these lawsuits that I'm going to sue for, that they're going to owe me so much money later on. It's not even funny. I mean, the government has come for me. Every single government entity has come for me. Child services has come for me. The criminal justice system has come for me. The employers have come for me. The human tribunal has come for me. Every single government entity. The hospitals have come for me, trying to accuse me of being crazy. Hospitals are government. The hospitals, you know, like when Mabruk, I'm going to post the videos. Actually, I'm going to post the videos of what made me go, what Mabruk called me to go to the hospital for. I'm going to post the videos of my son's rotting teeth. The morning when after he attacked me with a knife, he attacked me and tried to break me. Mabruk attacked me and tried to break my arm because I was going to a funeral of a friend. A friend's father died and was going to a funeral, and he was trying to stop it. So with that said, the morning of my son's going to my son could not eat breakfast because his teeth were rotten, because of Mabruk giving my son candy every single day. Instead of taking him to the park, he brings him sugar from Kinder Care eggs. He brings those goddamn eggs and fucking gives my son every single time, and my son freaking started rotting teeth. By age 5, you'll see he was very little. I lost it, and when I lost it, that motherfucker sent me to a mental institution because I cast him out, and I was like, you're gonna fucking fix my son's teeth. He ended up doing it, but I had to fucking go after 2 years of hounding him until the teeth were not even that bad, until they got to the point where the boy couldn't eat. In the beginning, it was just a small cavity, but now my son has like all metal at the bottom because of this stupid man that I made the biggest mistake meeting Mabruk Ming. That was the biggest, dumbest mistake. Don't you ever, I will never, ever meet anybody online again. I did it, and it was a Muslim dating service that was reputable. I'm actually going to call them and tell them they hooked me up with a psychopath. I'm going to call that Islamic dating service and give them a really bad review because they almost had me. This one, they hooked me up with a murderer. And this motherfucker's daughter, Maggie Mengele, just had a baby. How stupid of you, Maggie. Maggie, you are one stupid cunt, stupid bitch like your father. None of Mabruk's children should be having children. Mabruk has horrible karma. You all are going to suffer so much, starting with your children. That child you have is just a demon. Everything that is connected to Mabruk, except for my son, is gonna be a fucking nightmare for everybody. I'm telling you this right now. Stop giving birth. Because what happened to me is going to be playing out in every single person in Mabruk's life. Because he has to feel exactly how I felt. So they're going to take away his children, his children's children. He doesn't give a fuck because he's a dead motherfucking narcissist. Doesn't give a fuck about nobody. Let's see if I can put that here for a second. Yeah, Mabruk doesn't give a fuck about nobody, so he doesn't mind putting his children out in the fucking, for collateral. But Maggie Mengele, you do not have any more children because your karma is shit. First of all, you're gonna be shit too. You're gonna lose your job. Everything that he did to me, somebody's gonna do to you. And that motherfucker is gonna die alone. He's gonna be found 3 weeks later rotting by himself. Because even my son will not be there. His own children, his own son was not talking to him when I met him. I made him reconnect with his son, maybe Mengele. Let me just, fear of God. Yes, we fear God. And we only trust in God. So, with that said, this long weekend, they try to play with my money. They are all government entities. They're trying to fuck with my money. They can't fuck with my money for too long. And now, right now, I'm in a place where they try to make me homeless. And right now, they really don't have any powers to make me, they have no control over my life anymore. There's people on this trail. I might go back to the same trail I came through. There's too many people on this trail where I'm coming. I was in the jungle over there. There was nobody. So I might have to take a break. But now, there's a lot of people on this trail right now. I was on the less walked around trail, but now I'm back on the main trail where there's a lot of people. So yeah. With that said, so they are still sending witchcraft. They're still sending energy weapons that I fucking knock off. They even sent people to my area where I live, and they're laying down witchcraft and juju around, and guess people are dying around me. A lady, within a week, 2 people died. Two women. One was 6 months pregnant, and the other one was like, she was like on the other side of me, and she OD'd on fentanyl. The other one died in her sleep, 6 months pregnant. So she just passed away, and that shit was meant for me. Within 5 days, within 3-4 days, one passed away, the next one died. Their stuff, let me tell you, they are using magic that has worked for people and has worked. They're going bankrupt because everything was based on me dying so they can live off of my energy. They can't manifest anything as long as I'm alive and I'm happy. And guess what? I'm alive, motherfuckers, and I'm happy. Motherfuckers, I'm alive and I'm happy. Extremely. So there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Nothing. Absolutely zero. Zero. About my happiness? No. If you kill me, even do me a favor too. Because then I'm going away from you motherfuckers. And when I die, this motherfucker is going down. Let a motherfucker try to kill me. Y'all don't even know. Do you know how powerful I am? I'm a very humble woman. Very humble. I have the power to send energy to somebody's head and the fucking head explodes. When I get angry, the whole world knows. Do you know how important it is for me to stay calm, cool and collected. Even with all the aggravations they do. Because now the aggravations are not about me dying. It's about this planet. Everything, every emotion that I go through the planet. Because I'm literally tethered to every single element, including the animals. So when I hurt, they hurt. When I'm mad, let me tell you, when I get mad, the weather gets crazy. Storms happen. Actually, they do know how much energy. They know who I am. They know who I am. That's why they're trying to kill me. Which is the dumbest thing to do. You should not be. You should be trying to preserve me. Because when I die, y'all die too. I am your lifelines, motherfuckers. You have nothing without my energy. Like you're literally killing the person that's giving you blood. The person who's feeding you. You're cutting off the hand that feeds you. These stupid motherfuckers. So anyway, Mabruk Mengele, the man I married, apparently is one of those people that has the lowest IQ. And some of these things I found out afterwards. Easily manipulated, doesn't know who he is. He's just a follower. A fucking loser. Many men are fucking Islamic website where it was supposed to be only for people who are serious about dating. And I didn't even sleep with him until after our marriage because I was trying to do it the old-fashioned way, doing it the right way. Come to find out after marriage. And then you know what? For me, because I'm the kind of person, I'm committed, I'm like, this is what decision I made. I'm going to make it work. After I found out what all this, he lied about his age. The whole thing started off with a big fat lie. My whole relationship was a big fat lie. My whole marriage. The moment I found out he was lying about his age, I should have fucking left him. But I didn't. So the lies kept on piling up. And then when he got physical with me, that's when I knew. And when he didn't show up for it was just too much. But I was so low vibrational. I was raised by narcissists. So I had to attract narcissists. All my life I had to attract narcissists. I had to heal these wounds. These narcissistic wounds. Look at this. The water is still kind of low. So with that said, his lawyer, Mabruk's lawyer, Satish Balasundaram, the one who sacrificed his son and wife, they literally killed his baby and fed him to the Freemasons. They all passed him around, fucking the little boy's butt. They all fucking fucked them. I had a fucking vision. It was in the middle of the evening. I was sitting at home and this picture came into my head. Grown, fat-bellied, aging, old, middle-aged man, including my divorce lawyer. My divorce lawyer, Justice Lee May of Brampton. I saw a visual of him in a black robe, white shirt, holding this little boy, upside down, ejaculating in his butthole. Fucking a little boy. And that motherfucker came in like 2 seconds. He just went at him, and then he came. That's how these men are so angry. They have small, and all of them have small penises. That's why they want little kids, because little kids have small holes. These motherfucking sick motherfuckers. I need to take my own breathing lessons. I'm suffocating from all this noise. When the news is too much, when it's like very nefarious news, it suffocates me. I can't breathe. It's too much. And that's how I know it's real, because sometimes I just cannot breathe at all. So, yeah. She had a fucking big old fat stick. I pulled out my fucking mace. She fucking hits me. I fucking blow her fucking head off with mace. Fucking crazy bitches around here. I just saw a crazy bitch. She seemed like she's sent. That one over there, she seemed like she was sent by the Matrix to fuck with me. As soon as she came, I saw a fucking stick. I pulled out my mace. Not mace, but I have something here that protects me. But anyway, it's bear. I'm in the country. It's bear spray, animal spray. I'm in Canada, I can't have mace, so I have to have animal spray. It's bear spray, just in case. But if a human being comes and attacks me, it's a fucking animal. I'm fucking spraying your motherfucking ass. Especially when I'm hiking. They better try me. Anyway, they don't stop anything of my life. Like when I go out, like I was somewhere in the city, a guy with a mask on, full mask, all in black. All I saw is his eyes. I walk around with a cup of acid. I just want to let the Matrix know. I walk around with a cup of acid and a few other things. I have black pepper. I have powdered black pepper in my fucking hands. I have powdered black pepper with salt in it and another element I won't tell you that fucking burns and kills. I have this electric. I have a bear spray, and then I have God. And then in my vagina, I had to make my own Rapex because they were not available to buy in Canada. But I made my own. I'm actually thinking about making this as a business, making a real device that's going to be sold to fucking. But Rapex is not easy. It's not hard to make. All you need is 2 condoms and a blade in between them. And when a motherfucker comes in hard, if he pushes hard, he gets caught. You just make the blade a very small blade where it's like a tampon size. It's the size of a tampon, and you put it inside of a freaking condom. Like you like a female condom, the feminine condoms. And then you put on top of the other one, you put another one. So if somebody is like using violence, it's gonna rip them up into pieces. It's really, really easy to make one. It's very easy. It's a DIY project that anybody can do. And it's and the blade. All you need is a sharp-edged blade the size of a tampon, and you put it in a female condom, and then you put on top of it, so it keeps you safe. As long as it's you, you're fine. You're not trying to rape yourself. Nobody's trying to enter you with force, right? So you can protect yourself that way. Yeah. So you enter. You just like, oh, if somebody enters it with force, you literally will freaking get caught in there. And they have to be surgically removed, or you have to cut off their penis, and then they can come out of you. So, but that's how we are. That's where I am, because I have to protect myself. That's where I am, because these people I am getting downloads that even they just want to kidnap me and rape me, just so they can have some energy. Oh my God, I wish.